Hey, Dream Chasers, this is Aimee J, your personal hype man and friend, here today on this February 22nd to remind you how awesome you are. You know, today is a special day. It is a personal loved one's first birthday, and I'm excited. It's so many things that you feel. One, that they are here with you, that they have so much life ahead of them when they're so young, and I just hope that, just like her, I hope you play your own game. It's so easy, right? When you grow up, you guys remember, I know I had it. I'm sure other people had it. I didn't have it too much to the extent. I heard about it more, but I did have it on occasion. Parents comparing you to someone else, right? So as my loved one grows up, right, my niece, she's one. And so as she grows up, I hope that we don't give her that stress of comparison. Because here's the thing. Here's the problem with comparing people to others. It's not fair. Everybody has their own game of life to play. Everybody's game is different from someone else's. We all have obstacles, but I may have a lava pit, whereas someone else has a chasm that they have to jump over, right? But obstacles, we both have obstacles, but they're different obstacles. And we all have different objects we have to find in the game. And that's why it's unfair to compare someone's game to another person's game. It's unfair to both parties. Because and here's the thing. Parents mean well. They mean the best. They mean well for their kids because they just want them to have the best life. They want them to be the best that they can be, which is why they look to someone else and say, hey, that person seems to be living their best life. The problem is, why can't you be like them? Or, strive to be like them. And the problem is that we don't know what that other person is going through. We don't know the struggles that they have. And so for parents to say that, I'm saying this because I want you guys to help stop and perpetuate the comparison game. Don't do that to your kids. It's not fair. And when someone says that to you, do your best to reflect and say, hey, that's great. I have my own game to play. I have my own race to run. And it is difficult enough as it is without having to try and play at someone else's because it's not going to be the same. It's never the same. Each game, each life is different from someone else's. And so the obstacles I go through is different from the obstacles you're going to go through. The things I want to do are going to be different from the things someone else wants to do. And so that's why it is so important that even when someone compares you to someone else, and they inevitably will, guys, they inevitably will. And some of it's going to be well-intentioned, and some of it's just going to be, what was the point of that? You have to just be focused on your own race. I don't want you comparing yourself to anyone. Even if somebody else says it, put it out of your mind. Ignore it. It goes through a filter, out. I want you to be like, uh-oh. And then toss it. Toss it like that. No more of that. That's not you. That's not your race. That's not your game to play. What you do is important. Focus on your game. Focus on your race. That's what's important. That's what matters. Because again, everybody has a different one, right? It's not like Nintendo, where we all have the same game and it's the same obstacles and it's the same players and it's the same objects we play. Each of us has our own game. My game is called the Aimee J game. Your game is going to be called your name game, whatever your name is, right? So John Doe game, Jane Doe game, the Michelangelo game, right? Whatever it is, however it is, everybody's different. We are not all playing the same game. It is not all the same obstacles. It is not the same adversaries that we're meeting, right? This is a world full of obstacles, right? We have racism. We have ageism. We have discrimination on women, right? There's so many different things happening. And we have some people having it a little bit easier, other people having handicaps. It's different. And so we cannot speak to other people's games. So that's why, one, the comparison game has to stop. Stop it. because you don't know what the other person's game looks like. Some games are like level 27 to what your level 15 is, right? So stop that, play your own game, and focus on that, all right? Because that's what's important. And your game, here's another thing, your game is different from what your parents' game was. That one's tough to hear. That one's tough for your parents to hear. Your game, your life is different from that of your parents. Your dreams may not equal your parents' dreams. I need you to live and focus on your dreams, your game, your race, and your life. All right? Because you are awesome. You are loved. You are needed. And most importantly, you are enough, just the way you are, as you are. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right? Got that? All right, Dream Chaser, until next time, remember, don't stop. Keep chasing.